From that day, Forrest's passion for running burst forth like an open soda, fizzing everywhere. He always ran as his transport. He wanted to show the world that he wasn't just a running fool, but others only laughed, calling him a racing clown. Forrest went to find Jenny to play, but she hurriedly pulled him into a maze of corn. Jenny also grew up in a single-parent family, but in Forrest's eyes, her dad was like a loving panda, always kissing and cuddling her. But the truth was, her dad was actually a drunken slacker, pouring all his troubles onto her. In the vast cornfield, Jenny knelt down on the ground and prayed devoutly. Although she couldn't fly away like a bird that day, luckily the police arrived on the scene in time. Jenny finally escaped that awful home, moving in with her grandma. Even though the RV was falling apart, at least it brought her even better. It's near Forrest's home. At night, Jenny would ghost up to the second floor to share quiet nights with him. Jenny said her heart was filled with fear, but Forrest couldn't grasp what scared her. All he knew was he had to protect her, because she was his friend, and so they entered middle school together, where those kids who bullied Forrest had turned into street hoodlums now. Catch the speedy Forrest. They even bought an old car, and Jenny, like in the old days, yelled for Forrest to run fast, but this time he was lagging behind, so he quickly turned and dashed into a narrow alley, accidentally bursting onto the school's football field. But Forrest didn't stop. Instead, he ran even faster on the field. He easily zoomed past all the players, and this was noticed by the coaches. Soon after, this seasoned coach recruited the seemingly goofy genius into the team. Because of this very reason, Forrest got the chance to attend college. Forrest might have known nothing about the game rules, but he always remembered that one simple command Jenny gave him. Whenever he heard that command during the game, he charged onto the field like a bull freed from its pen. Even with endless opponents, he broke through at incredible speed, yet didn't know how to control it. Every time when the games ended, he would always crash into the band at such a high speed, leaving the coaches both laughing and crying in exasperation. To get Forrest to stop on time, the coaches hung up signs at the finish line to remind him. Forrest's college life was vibrant, but his only regret was not sharing it with Jenny at the same school. Jenny was at a women's college, but whenever he had free time, Forrest would visit her. On a drizzly day, he sat at the foot of her dorm, wasting time. But the next second, he spotted Jenny getting cozy in a car with her boyfriend. His anger boiled over like water on the stove. Forrest stormed over to the car, ready to put the foot down on the guy until Jenny pleaded for him to stop. Jenny frantically explained to her boyfriend, but he ignored her. Forrest stood like an innocent child, confused. He simply just wanted to protect Jenny. What was up with her reaction? Faced with Jenny's scolding, Forrest was completely left scratching his head. Forrest's heart was pure. He just wanted to protect her. Then Jenny led him into her dorm and changed him into dry clothes. They felt like they were back in those warm, magical nights, even though time was like sand, shaping them with its marks of growth. Jenny threw a deep question at Forrest for the first time. She asked Forrest if he had ever thought about what he'd be like in the future. Forrest looked puzzled and replied, "Am I not me in the future?" Subtitles. Jenny softly voiced her heart's desire. She dreamed of being on stage with a guitar, shining as the brightest star. After saying that, Jenny gazed at Forrest, as if guiding him into the world of emotions. Yet Forrest remained the innocent Forrest, not getting the fluttering feeling in his heart. During his college years, Forrest was almost entirely devoted to the football field. He excelled, becoming an all-star player and even got to meet the president. Never honored, Forrest only cared about free sodas, finding them tasty and thirst-quenching, and drank 15 at once. His belly was satisfied, but his bladder started a riot. While shaking hands with the president, he blurted out he needed to pee. How awkward. Forrest graduated successfully, albeit a bit dazed, receiving his diploma. He thought graduating would mean some easy time, but as soon as he walked out, a soldier stopped him with a recruitment brochure. And just like that, the freshly graduated Forrest had to begin his military life. History always tends to repeat itself. Once on the bus, no one wanted to sit near Forrest. But during that time, Forrest encountered a genuine friend whose name was Baba. Baba shared the same fate as Forrest, having grown up by the bay in a family of shrimpers. Though humble in origin, he harbored dreams of owning his own shrimp boat. Meanwhile, Forrest's legendary life was about to begin. In Forrest's eyes, military life was straightforward, requiring no complex thought, just obedience and execution. When the drill sergeant ordered him to assemble rifles, he tirelessly complied, setting new records in the company. When the drill sergeant told him to polish shoes, he made them shine like brand new. Subtitles. Bob often shared his inner journey of shrimping, from the hunt to the catch, treating each step as an art. The deliciousness of the shrimp made him feel incredibly proud. He was akin to a living encyclopedia, reciting various dish names and demonstrating their cooking methods. When night fell, Forrest's mind drifted to Jenny, recalling the wonderful times they shared. Subtitles. Those times were like gently flowing streams, beautiful yet just out of reach. Just as he was lost in a river of memories, an adult magazine, The Night is Young, was handed to him.